Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and Morgan is running late because she was visiting her mother and the dog escaped while I was trying to get out the door, and we went on walkabout for aisles, shall we say. So anyway, I'm home hopefully by the end of the second sprint, if not.
Okay.
Hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice people. Sorry, we're starting
And
a little bit
Sakura's
late.
finishing presentation,
Yep.
so might be on later, so we'll see.
So we had to kind of improvise at the last minute, so please bear with us. This is going to be another technical adventure.
That was horrible. I have regrets, immediate regrets. Okay.
Yep.
I cannot change the layout for some reason from the online, the phone version. I'm not sure why. But I do know I'm not logged into my YouTube, so that's why the chat's not showing.
Okay.
So
give me a second.
And maybe not something I should do while driving.
Probably not. Fortunately, I should be able to bring this up on your side and see if we've got we got Moon coming in, looking around and saying, "This is new." Yeah, it is kind of new. Let's see. Yeah, I can pull the chat up on my restream window and see it, but
we'll just share out things and we'll be fine until I get on board. So I set up the stream before getting in the car and mounted the phone.
So yep, it's an adventure.
So what is everybody else working on who's not on their way back from visiting their mothers?
Yeah. So I had writers group earlier today, and
I saw.
We actually had an interesting conversation about a new person's story that they were working on. But I sat down and was looking at it and saying, "It's like, what am I going to work on during this?" And it was like, I don't know.
So that means you got your short story to Danny for the anthology?
Yep, my short story for Danny is off to Danny for the anthology, and I have not seen any notes coming back to say you need more changes, which doesn't mean that they won't be forthcoming. I just haven't seen them yet.
Nice.
We launched the Kickstarter on Tuesday at 10:14 a.m.
Excellent. I have unsubscribed from I've done like her Kickstarters, and all of them send me messages every time she has a new Kickstarter. So I unsubscribed from 5 of those.
I kind of don't blame you, but by the time I got home from work last Tuesday, we had funded. So
awesome! I'm so excited.
Going to happen. The question now is, how many stretch goals can we unlock, and how much stuff are people going to be able to get from support? So
okay, I have, I think, at least 2 of them on my headboard to read pile, much less my actual to read bookcases.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm starting to put in the stuff on the list. So I've got groceries to do today. After that, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. I might just try to install OBS on my gaming machine, and because that's at least peripherally, that's a streaming thing. But
sure.
Of course, Morgan has got to feed Catechus his gushy food when she gets home. That never changes. Moon is going to be working on screenwriting and podcast stuff. So that's down. Foxy popped in with some questions. Mark, yeah, we have questions about this format, but we're going to go with it until Morgan gets home and can get us on her computer.
There's a reason I went with Restream was so I could stream in case of emergencies from my phone.
Yep. But it looks like this. And Amanda Takes Over the World is going to be doing a little writing and podcast stuff, also getting dinner made. So,
but not my dinner.
So I'm going to put that in as writing and podcast stuff is one, and make dinner as another one. Okay. Anybody else got stuff they want to talk about?
I went down to my mom's to help her get Christmas taken down and to give my aunts and uncles their gifts in person.
Matt Calvert says, "Good girl." I guess going down and helping your mom out. Moon says, "I'd offer you dinner, Morgan, but you're already driving in the wrong direction."
I mean, I'm kind of driving northwest. My mom lives south of me.
I don't know where Moon lives in comparison to where you live. So.
I believe west of me.
Still the wrong direction, though.
I'm going westerly. There is some westerly here. Going from 95 to Manassas is pretty much diagonal. I wanted to say west, but really it's northwest.
Okay, so Rippin' Bingers said, "Shout out Gabe Owners. I love Gabe Owners, and I have no idea what that means."
Okay. Well, I mean, I appreciate people supporting each other and doing shout outs.
Yep. I just hope that wasn't like accidentally on the wrong window while watching lots of different videos at the same time. Anywho, Amanda Takes Over the World says, "You are more than welcome to come to dinner. You would have to drive way past your house for this pasta, though."
The food might be cold and needs to be reheated when I get there.
Yeah. But if it's good pasta, it might be worth it.
I mean, fair enough.
And like you said, you chose Restream for the ability to do remote sites. So, well, changing it.
I found some things.
You found an option.
I found some options at least. Okay, so I'm gonna not. They weren't actual comments, were they? I couldn't read from where I was.
There were actual comments, but
oh, they were.
Yeah, but if it works better if you don't show the comments, that's fine. I've got the chat window up on Restream so I can read them. Sure. Moon said, "Amanda didn't offer me pasta."
All right.
It's like, Moon, you're just going to have to try harder then.
Sorry about that. Maybe the issue is that my phone is vertical, and if I'd gone horizontal.
That might be a possibility, but I would at least want to stop before trying to change the aspect of your phone.
Yeah. No, I was at a light when I found the options at least.
Yeah. All right.
Is it time for our first sprint?
I think I've gotten people's stuff on. I don't see anybody else saying what else that they're going to do, so this might just be time for the first sprint.
Okay, so, sounds good to me.
Take it away.
3, 2, 1,
go.
You have to hit go.
I hit go and it throws up windows at me. Stop.
Okay.
Start the thing. Don't give me more.
Mute button mute. Mute.
Yeah. And we're back, or at least I'm back. Hopefully everybody heard the alarm go off. I know I heard it, but I'm not sure if I set it up so that sound goes out with everybody else. I hope so. Anyhow, Morgan is off camera right now, so let's jump. Oh, yay! Morgan is home. She is just still vertically oriented.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I cannot switch orientation once the stream is started.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay.
So, but I will know for next time.
Okay. So you want to jump into the chat or shall I?
You go ahead. I'm still setting up. I got stopped by a train.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
So I got my mouse and the screen loaded just as the chime was going off.
Okay. So when last we were in chat, Moon was saying Amanda didn't even offer me pasta, to which Amanda graciously came back and said, "You can have pasta too, Moon." For which Moon said, "Thank you, Amanda." Published with Andy came by and gave us a wave and said, "Just popping in to say hi and hit that like button."
Aww.
And I said, "Thank you, Published with Andy. Feel free to stick around for a while." And Sophie Spoons replied that the chat was able to hear the alarm, so yay!
Indeed.
And Moon also said that he could hear it, and Miranda's Cauldron stopped by to say hello.
Hey, Rita.
Hello, Miranda. Feel free to join us and let us know what you're working on today.
Miranda is actually Rita, which is, I know, very confusing for people who don't stare at my comment section very often.
For people who don't memorize what everyone's real alias is.
I'm trying. It is a challenge.
I am a bad habit of grabbing online handles, and it's like that's what I will know you for forever. But
yeah, I hear that.
And some of the people that I do know that have multiple names, it's like which name I use for them depends on how I'm talking about them.
Fair enough.
Let's see.
Okay, I switched my phone to headset only and not speaker mode, but I can't hang up there, or
it'll kill the stream.
So the phone is plugged in now. It's at like 79%. It was maintaining while I was driving. Okay. So,
hi. Let's see. Amanda says that I got meatballs made, and now I'm cooking those and the noodles.
Excellent. That sounds tasty.
Yeah, it does sound really tasty.
Right? I had breakfast sandwiches, and then I may have snacked on, like, I don't know, a lot of Chex Mix. Yeah. Homemade Chex Mix.
Okay.
So I've been chugging water like it's my job all my way up here. So I'll take over chat again since I am finally set up.
Go for it.
Okay. Rita says, I'm getting back from break. I'm writing chapter summaries, and Miranda's the pen name. Yeah.
So I'm putting this on as Miranda.
Fair enough.
Okay. Because I am in control of the Pomodoro. Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, bum, bum. So you've gone mad with power.
With power? No, not really.
Oh well. I mean, you could have. I wasn't going to stop you. So, do we want to chat? Do we want to do a stretch break? Do we want to go into another sprint?
We have not asked folks how they did for that sprint.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, Amanda made meatballs, but I don't know about anyone else.
Yeah. So I've been working on my grocery list. I haven't quite gotten it done.
Nice.
But I've at least got some things fleshed out there. And of course,
Nice.
you've got home.
And I learned if I switched windows for more than like 30 seconds, it would disconnect me from the stream.
Oh, lovely.
But like I could switch over and be like, "Hey, are you seeing this?" and then switch back and it was fine. But if I was on another window for more than a minute, it seemed to drop me. I thought it was switching towers, but then I was stuck at the light for a while. So, and by light, I mean the one right before the railroad track.
Yep.
So, oh, Moon got a Sprint snack and didn't write the next scene yet. Tell us what your snack of the stream is. And Spoons hopped in at the tail end and was getting their own setup ready. Legit. I hear that. So I'm going to switch views. So when I open the chat, it goes over the timer since priorities are maybe not the timer.
Okay.
Oh, that was worse. Give me a second.
Well, there will be technical difficulties.
It is convinced that window wants to be at the top.
Probably because I'm sharing it. Do you want me to stop sharing the timer for right now?
No. Oh, hey, there. Now it's on the bottom.
That's on the bottom. Okay.
Fixed it. Don't know how, but I fixed it. So.
Don't know how. Don't know.
There we go. And now we're all even sized.
Okay.
So now, because we only need the timer when we're not chatting, and when I put the chat up, it'll go over the timer.
The timer instead of over us.
Exactly.
Moon is having chips and salsa. Yay.
Nice.
I am eating the last of my my popcorn here because I'm ordering more.
That's delicious. So I'm wondering what temperature my house is set to since I wasn't here.
Is it cold?
It's not cold. Oh, it's on Eco. It is 68 out here, and my bedroom is 64 degrees.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop. Oh no, but my roommate was not gone. My roommate is really bad at like noticing she's cold and changing the thermostat based on that.
Huh. I don't have that problem.
Right? So
my
anyway.
wife has a bad tendency of going upstairs and bundling up in bed with all the blankets and stuff and then getting warm and turning the thermostat down. Meanwhile, I'm down here freezing.
Yeah. So I have a 2-degree window of comfort.
Uh-huh.
When I'm not in bed. In bed it can be 68 is fine in bed. When I'm at my desk, I want 72 degrees because if I'm doing stuff, it can be 68 as well. But like,
if you're doing something strenuous like hallucinating.
Exactly. When I'm hallucinating in my kitchen, for those who don't know, I call it hallucinating when I'm playing my virtual reality set. And very often I've played Beat Saber with Doc several times.
Yep.
So we were doing it regularly for a while.
Yep.
And then we got busy.
Yep.
And your knee hates you.
And my knees hate me. But I can play Beat Saber sitting on the edge of the couch. But
Sure. Because you do the safety way for your knee and not the squatting, and my knee is like, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? Oh, I am very clever, having gotten the virtual reality set and been playing Beat Saber for 3-4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I realized what I really need is horizontal space, not vertical space, and I keep orienting myself.
You keep orienting yourself the wrong way?
Yeah. So I rotate it because I'm swinging side and I need to dodge sideways. But as long as I have enough arm space, it's totally fine if my laundry hamper is my clean laundry hamper is in front of me.
Yep.
Because I don't have to step forward. So anyway. Oh, Moon is staying warm by wearing a robe between 2 small heaters. So I have a hoodie in my car. I just haven't unloaded anything other than my laptop. So just wanted to get the setup. Okay. Are we ready for sprint?
Um, I think so.
Someone is ready.
Someone is ready for his part of the sprint, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should do the sound effect just so he knows that it's an appropriate.
That is appropriate behavior at this time.
Yes, because he tries to tell me the second I walk in the door he's supposed to be getting the gushies, and I try to tell him it's only during the stream because he's bad at telling time. But
Well, he's a cat. So.
yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1. Boom chakalaka laka. Meow meow meow. And we're back. How are you? How was your sprint?
Well, I at least got my groceries ordered off. Although they're probably not going to arrive until after the sprint's over. But they've started shopping, so they're about to start shopping.
Okay. I decided I needed to mainline some shortbread cookies and a bag of chips because I didn't have real food and all I had today was carbs.
Wait, you're the carbivore. You like carbs.
Yes, but protein has better staying power, and I do need vegetables in me. So
This is true.
so to supplement my carbs, I had carbs.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna have a cereal bar, but I realized I picked up the straight peanut butter ones and not the peanut butter and chocolate ones, and I was so frustrated. I went for cookies. But anyway, could we check off the most important thing of any sprint?
Let's go down here to the old Morgan Catechus Gushy Food and check it off.
Excellent. So, let me pop into the comments. Somebody tried to do a word problem that said, "Sir and ma'am, in school, everyone beats me every minute. Should I drink 1 liter of milk from today, or should I tell my parents? Help me, sir. I'm very confused." I believe the answer is drink 1/4 of the liter of milk and tell your parents.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Speaker of purity, hello. Is an 8-ball still an 8-ball if it has a 10? And also, is a 10-ball still a 10-ball if it has an 8? I think if you have that problem, you should switch those 2 balls and play pool. Or wait.
I should say, if you have that problem, your shot is not the shot you're looking for, and you should stop trying to say that the balls are wrong.
But they have like a British flag. Don't they have that other thing called like snookers or something?
They do have snooker, but
so
but an 8-ball and a 10-ball are still an 8-ball and a 10-ball.
Right. Moon asks, if an 8-ball hits another 8-ball, does it become a 16-ball or do they cancel? And it's a 0-ball, a null ball, if you will. I would say that you're playing a different game if you have 2 8-balls on the table.
Yes.
And that perhaps you should have marked one as with chalk to indicate that it was representing a different number.
Yep. If you've got 2 8-balls on the table, you've got a problem.
Or a different game.
Yeah.
So, Rita says, don't you love it when your characters are in one spot and then she shows up elsewhere? Fix that issue. Oh, yeah, I've been there. I think we've all been there. But, I mean, only if we're writing where our characters are in multiple places. Sometimes, they're just hanging out at school or whatever. So,
not sure when we became the quiz show podcast.
Right. Although I gotta say, I'm rereading a Ghost Hunter urban fantasy book, and they just had a word problem there as well that said, if Mac has 4 glasses and Quinn has 1, how many glasses did Mac drink when I was gone for 3 minutes? So, anyway. Moon says, I have physics! Lol. Fair enough. So I have done no editing since last week, and I'm slacker, and I'm already falling behind on my goals, resolutions for the year. So I need to step it up, but I'm a little off because of the whole timing thing. So I don't know that today's the day it's going to happen.
Today might not be the day to address this.
Maybe tomorrow.
Good for planning, but not for execution.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that here and here in my head.
Shoulders, knees, toes.
Right? No. My shoulders just feel the too many phone games, books on my phone, and slouching at my computer all day.
Okay.
Ooh, Spoons managed to start a chapter, and then Pizza just got pulled away by the siren call of Pizza. Not sure about that trade-off. I mean,
You do need fuel to continue writing, so
exactly. And this is a snack-fueled stream. We support any snacks.
yep.
So yeah. Oh, yay! Amanda finished dinner, and now she can research while she eats.
All right, so we can go and check off make dinner for Amanda.
Ding! Sorry, sometimes I like to do sound effects. Life is better with sound effects. It is known.
It is known.
Maybe quick stretch break? Because
Yeah.
I've been in a car for 2 hours.
Yeah, that would do it.
I did unload the car, so like it wasn't a total waste of a stream.
Do I need to add that to the list and check it off?
I mean, if we're adding stuff to the list, I took down my mom's tree, Christmas tree. I put all the ornaments away. I hauled all the stuff out to the shed, and I captured her dog who went on walkabout for like 20 minutes while sprinting to herd him away from the main road that she's like 5 houses down from. And I didn't even get up till after 10. So like I squeezed that in. It was yeah.
There we go. Peek.
Fair enough. Big yawn.
One should always take victories where you can.
Exactly. So
Okay.
for those who are curious, this stretch stretches under my shoulder blades and spreads them out, if that makes sense. So, Amanda says, I support sound effects, and Moon enjoys or loves the commitment to the bit.
To the bit. No.
Ooh, that is tight. Apparently, shoulders aren't supposed to click every time you roll them.
I have heard this.
Have you experienced this?
Clicking shoulders, not so much.
Really?
I've experienced them being tight, but not so much with the clicking.
Yeah, I think mine's been clicking for over a decade, so clearly I'm doing something wrong.
Well, you have reported a history of joints doing things they ought not.
I mean, my ribs think they're joints and misalign themselves, so fair enough. And I'm still dealing with the wrist issue from, I guess, sleeping wrong or something.
Yeah.
So, do you know what your next project is going to be?
So I need to finish up doing the highlighting the script for doing my audiobook.
Sure.
And I do have the first draft of The Rage of Ragnarok, which is going to be the third Crackle and Bang book. That has been sitting. I need to go back to that and start editing it. And it's kind of like the ideal is to get to the point where I'm doing the actual recording, and then when I'm taking a break from recording, I can work on edits on the next book.
Fair enough.
But I also know that at the end of the month, I have doctor's appointments, and my ortho wants to schedule my first knee replacement surgery. So a lot of things are kind of like in limbo until I find out when that's going to be, how long it's going to be.
Okay. Well, I have figured out a project I can work on with my current focus level.
Mm-hmm.
I've made my writing romance workshop for middle schoolers that is age appropriate. I had middle school parents and teachers read it to make
Right.
sure that it was. But I'm also at ScribbleCon, which is a local middle school con,
Right.
do 2 workshops, and the other one is cleaning up that messy first rough draft.
Yeah. So I know that you had asked me about doing a class on how to write steampunk.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, for that conference. They may still have space, unclear.
And I said yes, but I haven't heard back from anybody. So
Did you email the group?
I never got an email to send anything to.
Oh, that's on me. That's totally on me. I'm sorry.
I just talked to you. So
yeah. I dropped the ball on that one. Here we go. I'll send you an invite
Okay.
email with his attached as well. So
Okay.
Popping into the comments, Moon has clicking shoulders, so it's not just me. Fist bumps of solidarity. And Amanda has the clicking ankles and knees. I'm like, my knees have been popping since I was 4, so that's not really a... Wait, am I bragging? I'm sorry.
I have no idea if that's a brag or not.
Hypermobility life. You got to take it as it is, I guess.
I've just had this momentary flash of when you were doing dancing as a child, and I just imagined somebody wanting to yell at you because your knees are not popping in on the beat.
No. I don't think they were that loud. And usually after the first plie or 2, it stops popping. Usually. So.
Of course, I also remember the heyday of breakdancing where popping and locking was the thing.
So at one point when I was a teenager, I did see somebody about my knees because I was taking character class, and character is a type of dance that is based on Eastern European folk dancing. And some of it is like the Russian dance where you jump into a low squat with your knees out and then you jump up with one foot out.
Yes.
For some reason, my knees hated it. Clearly, I needed therapy, and maybe not to not do that because knees aren't supposed to do that.
I actually did that for a production of Carousel, and yeah, I could not do that today.
You would eventually get off the floor.
Yep.
I'm sure.
Yep. No, it's like back then I could do those kind of bouncy dance moves. Now, not so much.
No, not even close. So, okay. Back to the comments. Few Spoons has clicking knees and lower back over there. And I'm just like, I can't imagine why your knees are bad. Actually, I really think part of the issue is that I do live in a rancher, and so I don't get that exercise of stairs, so they're not used to that activity. So I think if I used... Knees are super, super particular. You can't overuse them, but you can't underuse them, and they want to be used in just the right way. They're like Goldilocks of joints. Most of the other joints are a little more flexible, or so I found. So, are we ready for the sprint?
Just a second.
Okay.
All right. One problem with doing the remote grocery shop is when they have questions, and it's like it's not something I put on the list; it's something my wife put on the list.
Yeah.
I have to be the relay. But go ahead and start the sprint now. If you're ready.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Somebody else has to hit the button and go.
Boom, shakalaka.
And we're back. How was your sprint?
I guess my sprint went okay. I switched over to my PC for a little bit, which is why I'm running off a different angle here, and install the latest version of OBS. And apparently it has claimed the camera, and I cannot switch back.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's weird. But I've successfully installed OBS, but now I need to try to transfer all those settings from Streamlabs over to OBS.
Sure.
And I don't remember exactly how to do that, so I've got to look up a video on how to do that, and it's like, this is not something to do on the stream.
Yeah, fair enough. I sent you the email along with the organizer for the ScribbleCon, and I sent him a message saying, hey, so the title of my second panel is Making Rough Drafts Shine, because making rough draft shine is bad grammar.
Yeah.
And maybe not what I wanted.
Yep.
So
when is ScribbleCon coming up?
It is early February. So
okay.
And it starts in the morning, which is stupid.
They replace your mini ravioli with mini spaghetti and meatballs. Is that okay?
No.
I will let you deal with it.
Okay.
All right.
Just
groceries are still shopping though.
Clearly.
And I did make it downstairs.
Hi.
Hi.
But I gotta remember which screen I need to look at.
Fair enough. So it'll be on Saturday, February 21st.
Okay.
So, and I think the kickoff is at like 9 a.m. and then the first panel is at 10. So, but it's all the way down here, which is a little bit of a drive for you.
Yeah, but
I'm wrong.
What?
I'm wrong. Cafeteria at 9:40 is the keynote speaker.
Okay.
So 2 years ago, I overslept and totally forgot it was that day. And John called me and I was like, hi. And he's like, yeah, so ScribbleCon started like an hour ago or half an hour ago, like right after all the panels had kicked off. And I was like, wait, that's today? So I flung on some clothes and got down there. But it was a good thing I was redoing workshops I'd already created because I was not prepared.
Okay.
So, but I think we all know how broken my executive function was 2 years ago. So
yep, this is true.
yeah. So popping into the comments just before we went on break, or just after, Amanda said that her right knee hasn't been the same since the year. It was she thought it was a great idea to do a barrel leap down onto her knee, and her knee has been dramatic about it since. Oh. Yep. My roommate's ex-husband, we're friends, and I remember his knee when he was getting his master's in psychology. He was working at a facility, and one of his friendly patients was having a bad day and tackled him, and his knee has never been the same since. So
that sucks. It's like,
yeah. And he loved her. She was amazing, but she had a bad day, and and now it's permanent. So because knees hold grudges.
Yeah, and they're just generally bad designs. So
poor design, very terrible design. I don't even know what they were thinking. So
we want to speak with the management,
right? Such a bad design. But what you gonna do? For that sprint, my snack was craisins because I thought maybe I should get a fruit or vegetable into me, and they were within reach.
This being a most important factor, right? So how well did the craisins do for you?
Say again.
How well did the craisins do for a snack for you?
I mean, they were sweet and tart, so, and it means I had something other than carbs today and
This
water.
is true.
So desperately needed.
No, I finished off my popcorn.
Sure. My breakfast sandwich did have sausage on it, so
Okay,
did
so
it have
there's at
egg?
least one.
No, just sausage, just meat.
Just sausage, no egg.
Yeah. So, I don't have any cucumbers in the house, but maybe if you have enough ranch, I'm fine with it. So I am inevitable. Hello and welcome. We're doing productivity sprints, although we only have 15 minutes left on the stream. Do we want to do a 10-minute? Do we want to just chat? What are you feeling?
I'm feeling just chat.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest here. I came into this with like I got no project I got to work on right now.
Right.
I almost picked up my Kindle in front of me to start reading a book for the remainder of last sprint, and then my wife came down and talked to me. So,
oh no! How dare she?
No, she's allowed.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Especially when the people are doing horrible things to your grocery list. So. I am inevitable made a joke about me eating a sausage biscuit this morning, but we are sadly not that type of channel. We're just snack fueled productivity.
Yep.
But inevitable does think our vibe is pleasant. So thank you and welcome. We did already do the productivity part, so now we're just hanging out because you can't always be productive, and it is a Sunday afternoon. It's not most people's most productive time.
This is the lazy part of the content.
Right? I mean, I played with my cat for like 5 minutes. In my defense, he wouldn't move from between me and the keyboard.
That would do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keyboard yet.
Have you tried getting him a decoy keyboard so he can lay on that?
I have 2 keyboards in front of me, and he was standing between me and the one I was using. Decoy keyboards don't even faze him.
Okay.
He's like, do you question my intelligence? I can see where the mama attention is, and it is not on me. It is in this direction. So he has to make sure that the attention is on the kitty and not on whatever nonsense mama is looking at. Utter nonsense.
I
mean, yes, I'm talking about you. He heard me talking about him.
Yep. He heard you talking about utter nonsense and knew it was involving him.
Right. Oh, goodness. So, yeah. Oh, big yawn. Oh, nice. Oh, Inevitable said that they're ashamed. It's okay. We make bad jokes all the time.
Yep.
So I just shared as much as, I felt.
We will go up to that line and then remind you this is not that kind of podcast.
Exactly. So Amanda got 209 words in the last sprint and finished up her research because Amanda was productive. Showing us how it's done. Clearly because Andy's not here. Somebody had to take up the slack.
So shall I go ahead and check off Amanda for writing and podcast stuff?
Clearly.
Yeah.
So.
Boom.
Moon's like, I worked on my projects enough.
Okay.
Talking about you? Somebody is meowing up a storm, but there is no such thing as second gushy food. You only get one gushy food. Life is suffering.
Yep.
Can you hear him? Sheer audacity of this kitty. Yep. So, Inevitable says, I always procrastinate. Is there any way to avoid procrastinating? I've got a few techniques, but as you know, I recently I was within a year or two diagnosed with ADHD because of my executive dysfunction, which is an issue getting started with things. Um, Even though I know what I need to do and I know how to do it and I know it needs to get done, sometimes I sit there feeling guilty for not doing the 5-minute task for longer than it would have taken by exponential amounts of time. Um, some of my favorite stop procrastinating techniques involve one, bribing myself, like every 500 words, I get to eat a piece of chocolate. Or I have a thing I call the just 5 minutes approach, where I just sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it for 5 minutes. And, if I'm not feeling it, I can stop then. But usually, once I get started, once I get past that initial beginning, I get into it and get the thing done. And even if I don't, I'm 5 minutes closer to having the project done. Another thing a lot of people do is they have certain rituals. It sounds esoteric, but really it's you sit down when you're going to be productive and you have like your favorite drink with
Yep.
you and your favorite snack, and you've closed all your browsers you're not using, and put on certain music, light a certain candle, get yourself in the mood.
Yep.
but
They,
but
they
yeah,
do rituals to get themselves ready to do a thing. Yeah.
exactly. And sometimes that's super helpful. One person I know likes to do it to get into it, and then they start to remove things from the ritual so that they can be productive elsewhere and they don't need all of those things to get started. But sometimes it's easy. And if a ritual or whatever stops working, try something new. There's no reason just because it used to work doesn't mean it's gonna always work. So there's definitely other things to try. I have a whole I think I have 2 or 3 blog posts on dealing with the squirrels and getting over procrastination. If you check out my website, morganhazelwood.com. I'm typing over my cat.
It's a challenge. But yeah, it's one of those things that you have to try different things so you figure out what works, but you also have to remember that you change over time and the needs of
Yes.
one story may not be the same as the needs of another story, so you may have
Yeah.
to try something different for at a later time.
Yeah. Another thing I know is that I'm momentum driven. If I can do it 5 days in a row, there's a good chance I'm going to keep doing it because I don't want to break my streak and I'm competitive with myself, if that makes any sense. I try and usually succeed at like only judging myself based on what I can do and not what other people can do when it comes to writing. Like, I'm not saying I'm not sad that I can't put out 4 books a year, but based on historical knowledge, I would like to finish drafting these 2 books this year, including the one that should have been done last month. So,
And meanwhile, I'm the kind of person that likes to plan in breaks
oh yes, 100%.
so that if stuff comes up and happens,
Mhm.
I don't beat myself up for breaking a streak. It's like I had a break planned. I shift the break to where the emergency happens, and then I deal with it later. And I find a lot of times if I'm on a roll, I will like today should be a break, but I'm going to go ahead and write.
Yeah. So sometimes though, I've found that if I do have at least I think 3 months scheduled for breaks this year,
Mhm.
and if I don't take the break because I didn't get whatever done, then I never take a break. I'm just always playing catch up. And so one of my internal rules that I totally forgot last year was if I don't get it done by the end of the month and I hit my new month, don't play catch up. Take the break and don't necessarily have that
Right.
guilt weigh on me since these are internal deadlines. They're not externally set. So
Like if you're going to try to make up,
yeah.
then try to overachieve when you're working, but don't make yourself work more days.
Sure. Maybe under promise, over deliver.
Yep. Always under promise, over deliver.
Yeah. So popping into the comments, Few Spoons says, our kitties get offended that I dare have my laptop in my lap. I know. Catechus, totally the same. Amanda also likes to bribe herself and turns on this stream once a week to come hang out.
Yes.
Yay. So shameless self-plug, because I've got 10 years worth of blog content out there, and I've definitely run into this issue before. I think a lot of writer's block can be thought of in two main general categories. One is the, what if I only had one story, none of my ideas are good, that whole imposter syndrome. And I think the other chunk is the, I have this idea, but I'm not really sure, how is the getting started and the getting it together and putting all the parts together. So, Inevitable says, exactly. Inevitable had a routine for some time, but then they stopped working and they feel bad about not being able to do what needs to be done. Yeah. So sometimes I hit the point where I had to get a therapist and a counselor. And it didn't magically fix it, sadly enough, but it did point me in the right direction and give me more tools. And when I succeed at something, I have somebody else cheering for me. Like when I finally plugged my ice maker back in after 3 years. And it took like 20 minutes. And I only bonked my head on the underside of the kitchen sink cabinet once. So yeah. Procrastination is really hard, and writers are really good at it. And I know for me, like sometimes I finally get my momentum, and then Catechus gets in my way or demands something, or makes somebody bleed because my cat is a little aggressive. And then I'm derailed, and getting that momentum again, it's gone. It's gone for the day, and I just can't get started, and it's really frustrating. But sometimes you need accountability buddies. Sometimes you need yourself. And sometimes you need to accept it's just not going to happen today, this month, because of life factors or where you are emotionally or energetic, like where your energy levels are.
And for me, it's a case of I need to be able to say, I didn't do this at this was okay because I built into my plan the opportunity for dealing with things like this, and now I'll do that contingency plan. So
exactly. I'm very concerned about my January plan. So I didn't plan to end my December by chucking my phone in a pot of dirty dishes. And I'm onboarding a new project and offboarding an old project, and wrap up is going slower than I'd like. And onboarding is always a mental drain. And I don't know that I factored that in.
It's always an adventure.
So for those who don't know, I do software in my day job. And when a project wraps up, you've got a new project. So yeah.
Okay. So my groceries are shopped. They just haven't come here, and they're not going to get here, but I'm going to go ahead and
give yourself credit.
Mark it off.
Excellent.
So the only thing we haven't heard about was
Rita. She usually says her goal, but never comes back to tell us how it went, which is fine. Maybe she's focused in getting it done. Maybe she just popped in to give us the like and put something on the chart and roll out. And I know some of you out there are just lurking or watching in reruns, and we still appreciate you. Hopefully they didn't mind the new format, the temporary format.
Actually, if you have opinions of the new format, put them in the comments. We'll look at them. We probably won't be going back to it unless we have no choice. But
for those who tuned in late, I was an hour late getting to only half an hour late getting to my house because I was visiting my mother this past weekend, and her dog escaped when I was trying to get out the door. And that was a wild goose chase. And so I started the stream from my phone in the car, and I found out once we got started that you cannot switch orientations from vertical to horizontal once the stream is live. So usually we have the to-do list on the side and the chat on the other side. And we use the full width of the screen. But today we're vertical instead of horizontal. So, and I know better for next time.
Yep.
Inevitable says, now I get it. I had two friends. One got busy. The other was a friend of 17 years, and he broke the friendship. So being alone played a very big part in me not going out at all and really messed me up. Yeah. Nobody talks about how rough friendship breakups are. Especially, you said 17 years, like that long of an investment in your life, just such a fixture, can be really, really disturbing for everything. And so, shake things up and see if you can connect with others and find what works.
Especially if you don't know why the breakup happened, which sometimes happens. It's like people will just cut you out of their lives and you have no idea what happened.
And sometimes they cut you out for reasons that seem stupid to you, but make sense to them.
Yep.
Or sometimes it's because you grew apart, Yep. So yeah. Anyway, we are at time. So you want to tell people who you are, where they can find you and all that stuff?
Yep. I am Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. If you want to find out more about me and my writing, just go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk. And there you'll find my my website at doccoleman.com. You will find my Amazon author page where you can see samples of everything that I've got in print. And you should also be able to find me on my YouTube channel in case you're watching Morgan's, and you should be able to find my Twitch channel where on Friday nights I live stream games because work is driven by fun. So I got to have some fun in order to do this work.
Fair enough. And I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I am a blogger, vlogger, and podcaster of writing tips and writerly musings, especially when I actually blogged this week. I'm going to blog again next week, assuming I can get my act together. And sometimes my sound engineer / brother-in-law is slow at uploading the audio for my podcasts. But anyway, I'm going to stay on his tush this year and try to get all my updates in on time. And so, this week I was talking about my goals, which I'm already falling behind on. So yay, go me. And we are here every Sunday from 4:30 to 6:30 Eastern time. Usually we have a Sako with us, but Sako had a belly dance performance today, so it wasn't available. And we love our regulars, we love our lurkers, and we love our newcomers and random people who pop in from time to time.
We love having an audience because honestly, the stream is better with you than without.
Yeah. We don't like talking to ourselves, and we're not here because we don't like talking to people and making new friends. So, Inevitable says it was great talking to us. God bless. And we'll be live next Sunday. So
at
thank you all for coming. Have a